This time on Scott's Adventures, we're going to go to the Pier in Huntington Beach, California, to see a Volkswagen van get-together, convention,
Car show.
Car show. Car show, that's it. Volkswagen van car show should be a lot of fun. Okay, so here we are in Huntington Beach. We're, what, PCH and 8th? I think the Pier is 4th Street. Isn't the Pier 4th Street?
Main Street.
Main Street, I think, is 4th. I think Beach is 1st Street. That's a few more streets down, but we parked in the neighborhood, of course for free, because we don't want to pay for parking. And we're going to walk the next few blocks up to the Pier and see a bunch of really cool old Volkswagens. Should be a great time.
And new, because I passed by here on my bike earlier, and there's an electric Volkswagen.
Oh, one of those new electric ones, yeah. I'd like to see that. I think they look really cool.
Yeah.
I'd kind of like to have one almost.
That's crazy.
Okay, just a programming note. If you see in the background, all of the vans are on the pier. When we were on our way over here, I asked Lily, what did I ask you? I said, are the vans going to be on the pier?
And
or
I said,
are they just
no.
in the entry pavilion area?
That's what I said.
And you said, nope. You go, no, you said, when have you ever seen cars on the pier? That's
there you
silly.
go.
Yeah, there's no, you can't take cars on the pier ever. And I said, I think I've seen cars on the pier before.
No, you said, you're right. I haven't seen cars on the pier. But they're all lined up over here.
Well, I want to rewrite history. I don't want to say that I said you were right. I haven't seen it. I'm going to say, no, I've seen it lots of times. That's the way my history will be. And so, as we approach, we see tons and tons of vans actually on the pier. So I was right. For one time, the first time, I think. We've been married 31, 32 years. And this is a momentous occasion. The first time I was ever right about anything.
Bag of beef jerky sitting on a roll map dashboard, hula girl shaking her grass, shotgun DJ navigate the airwaves, don't know where we're going or when we're coming back. Who wants to ride? Who wants to roll? Sipping on 4 wheels, impulse buy on a drive-by deal. Shag, carpet seats, groovy shade of green. Still got credence in the tape machine. I picked you a daisy, you can tuck it in your long hair. Roll to the beach, or hit up the state fair. Come on, wild thing, what do you say? We'll pick a Miss Mary Jane on the way. Be my bell-bottom baby. Let the night get purple hazy. Moon dancing off of that disco ball. We can go anywhere, nowhere at all. Getting laid back in the way back. Make it out to the sound of an 8-track. Find a little peace, make a whole lot of love. Chilling in our bitchin' VW bus. Catch a double feature at the funky old drive-in. Find a far-out spot and draw the curtains. Black light the night, let it blow your mind. Kick it like it's 1969. Bell-bottom baby, let the night get purple hazy. Moon dancing off of that disco ball. We can go anywhere or nowhere at all. Getting laid back in the way back. Make it out to the sound of an 8-track. Find a little peace, make a whole lot of love. Chilling in our bitchin' VW bus. We'll hang up that sign that says, don't come a knocking if the bus is a rockin'. Don't come a knocking if the bus is a rockin'. Don't come a knocking if the bus is a rockin'. All night long. Be my bell-bottom baby. Let the night get purple hazy. Moon dancing off of that disco ball. We can go anywhere or nowhere at all. Getting laid back in the way back. Make it out to the sound of an 8-track. Find a little peace, make a whole lot of love. Chilling in our bitchin' VW bus. VW bus.
Apologize. Bye.
Look at that.
That's the infamous.
The Volkswagen Transporter, initially the Type 2, is a range of light commercial vehicles built as vans, pickups, cab and chassis variants, introduced in the 1950s by Volkswagen as their second mass production light motor vehicle series. Known officially as the Transporter, Combi, or microbus, or informally as the Volkswagen station wagon in the US, or a bus, also a camper, or a bully in Germany. It was initially given the factory designation Type 2 as it followed and was for decades based on the original Volkswagen People's Car, which became the VW factory's Type 1, after the post-war reboot and mostly known in many languages as the Beetle. The Volkswagen Transporter has been built in many variants. It may be best known for its panel vans, but was also built as a small bus or minivan with choices of up to 23 windows and either hinged or sliding side doors. From this generation, both regular and crew cab, as well as long and short bed pickups were made, and multiple firms sprang up to manufacture varying designs of camper vans based on VW Transporter models to this day. For the first 40 years, all VW Type 2 variants were forward controlled, with a VW Beetle-derived flat-4 engine in the rear, and all riding on the same wheelbase as the Type 1 Beetle. As a result, all forward-controlled Type 2 pickups were either of standard cab, long bed, or crew cab, short bed configuration. And because of the relatively high bed floor, most pickups came with drop sides in addition to the tailgate. In 1979, the third generation Type 2 introduced an all-new, more square and boxy body. In the 1980s, also introduced a raised four-wheel drive bus variant. From the introduction of the fourth generation transporter in 1990, the vehicle layout changed to a more common front engine one, no longer forward control, and also changed from rear to front wheel drive, with four-wheel drive remaining optional. From then on, the platform no longer shared technological legacy with the Beetle, and Volkswagen just called them Transporter and no longer Type 2. The new models, though, growing a bit in length, got a significant longer wheelbase that pushed the wheels closer to the truck's corners, noticeably reducing its front and rear overhangs, and extended wheelbase models were also introduced.
Alright, so what is your favorite so far? We haven't completed everything yet, but what's your favorite so far?
They all look pretty cool.
I think
But I like the rustic looking ones.
Okay, the rustier the better?
The rustier
That's
the
you?
better.
Okay.
But up
cool.
there, there's the Fast Times at Richmond
Oh,
High
Fast
thing.
Times at Ridgemont High Band. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It even, you can't smell it, but it smelled like really, really intense marijuana smell.
You round the corner and it's like, what the heck? And then you see the license plate, Fast Times.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's it.
And so I think I like the Sublime van, which I'll show you here. And I also like the Homemade Electric. But I'm hoping that we're going to see a factory electric coming up here. Lily said that she saw one, and we'll take a few pictures of that. Yeah, but so far, a lot of cool vans. Really hard to choose our favorite, but pretty neat.
Now look
Get ready to do it again.
Volkswagen.
I'm sorry, but that is so ugly. What about the shorter one? The mini one? The mini bus? I'm sorry. Yeah, new bus.
Okay, where are you going?
anywhere but here.
She's part of the Beach City political.
Oh my God.
I am not a toy, I'm not a plaything. You got to understand.
No, I'm not trying to not, but you are, right?
Yeah, this is really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the van. Yours for only $19,500. It's a thing. What do you call that thing? What do you call that thing?
Oh, look at the luggage.
Oh yeah.
They're going somewhere.
Oh, that looks like the lost luggage. Okay, well that just about does it here from Scott's Adventures at the Huntington Beach Pier, Vanapalooza car show, Volkswagen Van Fest. Had a great time. Hope you enjoyed watching this, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.